I came home one day with my wife, and she looks at me and she says, "You've got that far away look in your eye." I said, "I don't understand." She says, "You're gone again." I said, "Yeah, Nancy." She says, "Where are you going now?" I said, "Nancy, I have to take a bag of gold to Dhaka, Bangladesh." At that particular time, the company I worked for owned I don't want to give the name, gave a gold company in New Jersey, and it was part of our group. There was an individual getting married in Bangladesh, important to us, and I was given this small bag of gold.
To bring him a wedding gift.
Or a wedding gift, exactly.
Right.
And my wife says, "Are you completely nuts? You got a bag of gold? You're going to Dhaka Bank?" I said, "Yeah," and I took out the gold. And the coins, 1 ounce coins,
Right.
there might have been, let's say 20 of them. And I think in those days, an ounce of gold was probably $300 an ounce.
Wow.
So times 20,
It's some serious,
not too insignificant, not too much.
A nice wedding gift. That's a
Beautiful wedding gift.
Yeah.
So I get on the plane, and away we go. I arrive in Bangladesh. There's somebody to meet me. I thought maybe I'd go to a hotel, freshen up before I go to this wedding thing. He says, "No, Mr. Kligman, we're not going to any hotel. You must go to the wedding." Well, I'm wearing a suit in those days. We wore suits and ties on the planes, especially in my role. I did. Always tried to dress to the nth degree.
Right.
And away we went to this particular area in Bangladesh, Dhaka, and walked into the building, and I looked at him and said, what do we do? What are we going to calm? Just be calm.
Right.
Do what I tell you to do when I tell you to do it. Yes, okay, sure, I'll be glad to do that. So I walked up, and here is this woman on a raised wooden platform, completely decked out in typical Far Eastern garb, as Dhaka would have it, similar to Indian Pakistani dress. Gold earrings, nose rings, bracelets, toe rings, and she had all this filigree designs up and down her arms.
Something straight out of the 300.
Unbelievable.
Right.
I looked at it, and he says to me, "Walk up to where she is sitting, bow slightly, don't say a word, open up the bag, take 1 or 2 coins out, put it down, and just place the bag, and then come back and sit in the seat where I am. Do not do anything else." I did exactly what he said. I sat in the seat, and we sat there for 20 minutes or so, and he says, "It's time to leave." And I said, "What do you mean, leave?" He said, "We're not staying for festivities." He says, "No, you've done what you have to do. Now it's time to leave." So we walk out, and I figure we're going to the hotel. We're not going to the hotel. He's taking me to the airport.
Back in the plane.
Back in the plane.
Oh.
So the next I don't know, let's say it was 11 or so in the morning. The next airplane going out was, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours later.
Right.
I haven't showered, haven't shaved. I carried a bottle of perfume always with me, cologne, which I splash frequently on me. I finally get on the plane. We have a Lufthansa plane into Frankfurt. I get off, and I figured, okay, I got to wait for the Pan Am plane that's going from there into New York, go to the transit lounge. Before I could get to the transit lounge, there were 2 German policemen in plain clothes. Those were the days where there was a lot of hijacking. I smelled bad, looked bad, clothes were wrinkled.
Right.
Next thing I know, I was in for a body search. Came out, they apologized and said it's necessary, all this stuff I got, sat down on the seat, splashed a little more cologne, got on the plane, and finally went home. These are kind of stories you tell to somebody. They would not believe that somebody is carrying a bag of gold.
Right.
That's for a wedding. Yeah. One of the many stories.